So, this is basically just going to be a recap of what's going on, and in general, be about what's going to happen in the future. So, as you may have known, the server's gotten really laggy, and I'm pretty sure that's because mods are being goofy, and when they were deleted, they didn't fully delete, as evidenced by these structures that are still left from those mods. So, the date for the server for the game restart is basically going to be on day 8,000 of the realm, and the mods that are going to be going on have changed due to opinion, especially with the peaceful individuals who don't want the game to be that challenging. So the mods are not defined at this point, but they're going to include all the mods that we have on currently, as well as the Eternal End mod at the very least. We're not going to have the XP Bank add-on to give the Redstone add-on its time to shine, as it does have a XP feature. We are also going to have maybe another mod on. Let me pull it up here real quick. Don't remember what it's called, but difficulty brutal add-on. It adds a thirst bar along with limb health, boiling of food, which will make storage more difficult, but it will be an interesting thing. A temperature bar, some new insulated armor, and unique weather effects based on the biome that you're in. This will make things like the Nether really hard, but just generally add more complexity to the game without having to go to the full extent of the natural disasters add-on, which may irritate some people based on the destruction of builds. Other add-ons that may be added, but probably not, or at least gonna be up to a vote and after extensive testing to see if they're actually feasible, will be things like, where is it? Maybe the more TNT add-on, but probably not. Oh yes, the Realm Manager will also be added definitively, as it's just a nice tool for primarily me, but it also will add a claim system. That's the other mod that we're good to maybe. Oh yeah, Spark Portals will be replacing the Tell Lanterns, but that's besides the point. Yes. The Zombies add-on, it basically just changes the zombie AI a little bit, along with adding new types of zombies, including zombies to all dimensions. They all have unique abilities, and I do not know how annoying they are, as I have not playtested the mod yet. But that may be up for a vote in the future if we want to add it just for a little bit of extra features. And so that we can use the weapons on somebody else other than each other, which that requires some playtesting. We may also be adding a security add-on, although I believe that is unnecessary with the Realm Manager tool, but we will see. So, yes, that's basically the summary of what's going on. And this is basically just an update video on all of that, because I haven't posted in a while, and by popular request, I'm going to be uploading this video. And yes, I plan to upload more over the summer. especially on days where I do not have any work, and even if there aren't people on, I'll do little update videos on what's happened. As you can see, there is a goober with me. I can find where he went. He's over there. He is Michael. Or I will call him a variety of other names. But that's besides the point. Oh. There's another goober on. Polar Night Break. Hey, Mike, you want to communicate to him to stop fucking with shit, please?
What do you mean?
Make him stop messing with stuff that he doesn't know what he's doing, because I think that's what caused the lag to jump up a lot.
You think he touched something on Mike's and I might have broke it?
Oh, yeah, he most definitely did. I went and spectated. He did break something, although I don't know why. If it could have just been a coincidence, let's please just message him in chat and tell him to stop messing with his stuff and tell him to go watch
Yeah, I'll just watch him.
channel. Yeah,
I think I'm making him scared though.
just keep tabs on him. Yes, go tell him to watch the Autumn channel if he wants updates. That is when I'm planning to be another source of updates if people want it. I'll hold a vote.
I think I'm making him scared.
He might be confused as to why the realm got reset, but it basically just completely went kaput. And I was going back save by save to see basically what happened. And
I swear to God, if he goes in my base, I swear to God.
and basically the furthest, like the most recent save class when the realm got screwed up. That one was the one with the least amount of lag that I found. That was the closest to how we had everything beforehand, especially after I did a bunch of infrastructure projects. So I chose that one. But it
He's
also
going
just
up.
so happened to be after a bunch of before a bunch of endstone got placed down everywhere, including in some of the redstone machinery on the server. So, and I believe that was done by Polar Nightbricks, or that could have been somebody else. But Polar Nightbricks was on there in the time, between when I was last on when the server got screwed up. So I'm gonna assume it's something that he did on accident, and then it just got worse once the Minecraft update happened, because that definitely screwed with the server quite a
He
bit.
left the realm.
Yes, I can see that, man. Other things
I
I've
think
been
he's
doing
enough.
is building these lovely farms. I know Yazid's been on a bit. I know Mike's been on a little bit, but not very much. I know Nick's been on. Eli's even made some occasional appearances. All the peoples have been on. Mike got fixed this thing after I screwed it up. I upgraded the lava chicken shack, even though I removed the mod due to lag. And yeah, it's generally been very good. But again, day 1000 is where we're going to be sending off the server. I will, of course, save it and all data that is currently on it, and archive it on my Xbox. It will be saved there. Say if I find a way around the lag or whatever. But we will be starting a new world with the with the mods I previously listed, along with a vote on some potential ones after they've been checked to make sure that they're actually going to be compatible without causing an insane amount of lag. I will also be requiring a stress test of player count for when I do decide to do this. So I will need a day that all of you can be on. And if you guys can negotiate that in the comments, that would be amazing, as it would also give me some comments to help spread the video. But that's besides the point. I'm going to primarily use the videos as update tools. And if they earn some attention, well, that's nice. But basically, that's all I'm going to be using the videos for. At this point, it's basically you're just going to be watching me play Minecraft until I decide that it's been enough. And I end the stream. So enjoy the Minecraft gameplay. Mike, got any wheat? I need wheat.
Why?
I need an industrial quantity of wheat.
No.
Don't ask why. Just get wheat. I will pay.
How much?
I don't know. Depends on how much wheat.
I'm doing something. I'm getting you mud for some reason because you need it.
No, I don't need mud. I need wheat for the mud. Stop getting the muds and start
Oh, you're
getting
making
me
mud
the-
bricks. I don't got that.
Mike did. Surprisingly, had a bunch of mud bricks, but he did not have enough. I need the wheat. Are you going over to Yazid's place to steal all the wheat that I've been growing there for this exact reason? You bastard.
No, I'm gonna find a village. I have
Okay,
5
Mike.
rockets.
There are. Oh yeah, there's a village. If you go north of Yazid's base, you can find one. I don't know if I sold the wheat from it, but it does. It does exist.
So a bit behind his base.
What?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What?
Yep.
What?
A bit behind his base, then.
Yeah.
I see it.
Like a little bit more. There's
Yeah,
another one.
I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it.
There's 2 of them. One of them's in a cherry blossom biome. The other one is in a regular-ish forest near the cherry blossom biome.
Then I don't see it. I found a different one.
Is it in an acacia biome?
It does not have wheat. No. Well, it's next to acacia bomb. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of goodies at the old abandoned London bases. So if you want to go get those, go ahead. Nobody is stopping you. I just want more people to be on the server, and I think the lag's a big hindrance to that. So, thus, flipping
The
over the
server
server. Dude, if I had the money, I would love to get you guys a server rack, but too broke for that shit.
That's the issue. You don't want to.
Dude, first of all, I don't know how to set it up. Second of all, my dad looked into it, and he doesn't know. And third of all, it would just generally be interesting, but I don't think I have the time to manage it. And definitely not the money. Because we do have a server. It's very bad, and we just basically use it as a giant hard drive for all of our stuff for the fam. It's got a
Sure,
3
eBay
terabyte
has some server racks for cheap.
Huh?
I'm sure eBay has cheap server racks.
Fair, but can they run Minecraft?
Yeah. If a server rack can run a store, it should be able to run Minecraft.
No. You don't understand. Minecraft needs, like, this is okay. So my Xbox is 8 cores. And it kind of dies when you got like 6 people on without the modded stuff. That's before the modded stuff. Or very minimum mods. Like, it kind of just died. And you understand that the discounted computer that I'm getting for my birthday partially is still $1,200, and it's still only a 12-core computer.
That should be enough to run Minecraft with a small server. When you try to do a server, it has to be always running. Like, you have to leave your computer on to keep it running.
Correct.
To do it with a laptop, that should be enough to run like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah. But it's my school laptop. It's what I'm going to be using for school. So think about it. Think about how much the laptop costs for 12 cores when you probably want at least 14. I mean, 12 could work, but I think 14 would be a safer bet.
Yeah, my computer is an octal core, so it's not bad. It's just it cannot
And if
run
you
a
want to
server for more than like a few people.
yeah, but it's just we don't have enough people on. First of all, to justify this, and I doubt you guys are gonna pick up the cost. I'm not gonna be able to levy any taxes on you all.
It doesn't cost money to run a server.
It does. You're dumb.
A Minecraft server on a there's a woodland mansion.
No, you're all the way over there already. Dang. No, it does
It's
cost money.
negative 900, negative 2000.
Yeah, I know. I've been there. I know which one you're talking about. The only one close enough to actually get to. The other one's like 14,000 blocks away. Anyways, so you don't understand the fact that electricity also costs money.
Yeah.
And, maintenance on a device that's running continuously also costs money.
Okay.
Because the device isn't going to hold up well, especially if it's running for a long time, especially if it's a cheap eBay thing.
Hey, I'm kind of stuck here. I don't actually I could just teleport. I'm out of fireworks.
Nice. Good job, man.
So now I'm running looking for a village. Do melons work?
No, you need wheat.
How about sugarcane? Not sugarcane, bamboo.
That also doesn't work. You need wheat.
I'll think about it.
Well, think about it. The crafting recipe requires wheat. Wheat.
Ooh.
Not any other food, just wheat. So,
Does
think
potatoes
about
work?
it. No,
How much wheat you need? How about that?
I have no fucking clue. No fucking clue. YouTube, don't get mad at me. I'm gonna bleep it out later. No wonder Yazid gets so irritated with you. Why is it so dark over here, man? Did Yazid never figure out how to install lights in his farms? I don't think he did. I don't think he
You
made
trying to use
it.
a scuffed farm?
I'm just manually doing it. I'm not trusting the automation.
Who made the
It has-
automation? Yazid or Mike?
I made the automation, but I basically laid out a very stupidly simple layout of tracks and a hopper and asked Yazid to go and do whatever he wanted with it. And he did literally nothing with it. So it's my scuffed automation because I didn't care. I was just giving him the resources because I needed him to farm stuff.
So you gonna
I
get on to
hate. No, I'm messaging him. He's most likely got work till
That's
8:30.
sad.
Anyways, yeah, I think what really needs to happen with this server is that. So you said Bedrock doesn't allow you to go into does allow you to go into Java, correct?
Yeah, you can do a Bedrock and Java server. I've been on a Java server that's on Bedrock. It allows you to do that because of the server type. Because of the new, because Minecraft was transferred to from Mojang to Microsoft, they
Yeah.
made it so Java and Bedrock can be compatible together in some servers. You could do that
Okay,
with this
but
one.
does it work with Java mods?
That's a dilemma. I don't know.
I don't think
I'm
so.
sure it does. I'm sure there's
No.
a way to add some sort of mod.
Think about it, because the Bedrock user would have to download the mod unless they're client side.
Why do you want mods anyway?
For a modded experience, why wouldn't you want mods?
Hmm.
Think about it. That's one of the great things with the game. You can mod it easily, especially now. I mean, yeah, mods aren't everything. It is a perfectly fine game without mods. It's just what happens when, especially for the people that don't want to play like war games with each other. Think about them. The people who just kind of want to chill and maybe do some fun grinding stuff in the meantime while they're just chilling or building. Think about why would they want to play in a normal Minecraft world after a certain point? After they've gone through and built everything that they wanted to build. How do you keep them on? You give them new stuff to build with. Give them more stuff to do. Give them new blocks. Give them new things to do. Like, say, a temperature bar. It limits them, yes, but it also allows them to go into do some niche things, like sell water. If you wanted to do that, it's a lot easier than growing crops. Sure, it's not the best
We're never
job.
gonna add a water bar. I
The
don't
mod
think you would
will.
ever do that.
I am adding a water bar.
You are?
Yes,
Ooh.
water
What about heat?
temperature. Yes, a
You do?
temperature
Oh,
bar.
so you're gonna do a Cernane Seasons one?
No,
Well,
it's
that's
difficult. It's difficulty brutal. It's not that hard. It's just not that
it's
hard.
just like the Cernane Seasons for a Java edition.
Kind of. It adds also limb health. If you were listening to the video that I'm making,
No.
it adds limb health. So your limbs take damage and you get debuffs for, but it's not atrocious. Your limbs have a lot of health, and they don't just disintegrate on the fate and sign the contact with a zombie. They actually take some time, and the bandage crafting recipe is pretty easy. The max requirement is spiders and a sheep. It's not that bad.
We
The
can make farms
weakest
for those.
correct. And in the mid game, you can just basically have people farm sheep and then sell the wool for like iron or something. And then you can have other people who just go around killing spiders for a living. You don't even ever need to automate it. They really didn't want to. And then you can make better bandages using more niche resources like glow berries are in the recipe as well, which heal your full limb health. And then you can even go up to the whole thing of making medical kits, which not only restore all limb health on every limb, they also cure all status effects. The other great part about the mod is that it makes the nether really hard. Like the nether, and I don't know about the end, but I know the nether, you basically instantly start to overheat and suffer the bad effects from that. Which means netherite mining is severely nerfed. Which means getting overpowered stuff like demon armor is going to be nearly impossible. It's going to be easier to beat the Ender Dragon than to get full netherite armor.
To beat the Ender Dragon, you're still gonna need to go to Nether.
Correct, but it's going to be easier to do that than to try and go strip mining for netherite armor.
Yes.
I am aware. It's going to add a new layer of difficulty that we just haven't had. It's going to make the people who just want to live in the overworld have a different experience while also nerfing the people that go into the nether heavily. Because, by the way, we're also going to have infinite snow.
Why?
because it's the only way you can survive in the Nether. It's literally the only way.
What do you have to do? Like put it down?
You have to constantly be standing on snow, or else you just start dying. Like, and
Isn't
then
there
eventually,
special armor you can probably craft?
nope. They inflated armors for dealing with the cold biomes, I believe. Plus, that also means if you live in a cold biome, you can't really use modded armor, or you have to bring campfires with you, or torches and or furnaces and stand on them for a while, leaving you vulnerable to ranged attacks. It's just going to be a new aspect to the game for everybody, and I think it's going to be great.
I swear to God, if spawn in the new world is gonna be in a winter biome, I'm okay.
It's going to be horrible if that happens. I mean, deserts aren't that bad, because you can only overheat and you get cold at night, which gives you like slowness, but it doesn't actually go far enough into the cold to actually kill you. But if we spawn in an ice spikes, we're just screwed, because you will quickly start freezing to death. You'll get slowness, which makes it impossible to get out of the biome. And since there's no trees, you can't make any torches to heat yourself up, or get stone to make a furnace to heat yourself up. The other thing that's very bad about the Nether is how are you gonna go beat a bastion?
Mm.
How are you gonna beat a bastion with diamond tools? And you have to constantly be placing snow on your feet.
That just makes it hard though.
Yes. Makes it very hard. I had Mike playtest it. He was given full netherite. It was not enchanted, however, because we were lazy. And I did also have it so that he had one enchanted golden apple along with like half a stack of regular golden apples, along with he didn't get himself a bow for whatever reason, but he did get a pickaxe and sword and axe and all that jazz and a shield.
Mhm.
But he also got a stack of snow blocks. He basically used every last snow block he had, and he was barely able to clear the whole bastion. Reminder, that's with netherite armor.
Did you try ice blocks?
I believe ice also works, but it is not as that's very expensive.
Mhm.
Because you need to get silk touch in that. Technically, snow you can just shovel and craft back in the snow, but the main thing that it's gonna do is make it really annoying to go to the Nether, and
Should
the
add a
end also
sanity mod.
Huh? No. It's not gonna affect the overworld that much. It's gonna make your food spoil, which means you can't eat it, or else you get like poisoned, and along with hunger or
The
nausea.
mod's gonna make our food spoil.
Yes, which means you have to have constant farming. It also ruins automatic farming machines that craft stuff. It's gonna absolutely dumpster Mike. He's gonna have to come up with new redstone workarounds for all that stuff.
It will spoil in your inventory ever?
Nope, it spoils in all places all at once, and you cannot put it in satchels. No more food in satchels. It also, here's the other interesting thing with it. If you say put blue ice into a container with food, it increases the timer before it spoils. So you have more time before it spoils. Which means people will need to get blue ice and make refrigerators to keep their food fresh for longer. Which means there's a whole refrigeration business. Besides that, limb health means there's going to need to be a bandage business, because I swear nobody wants to go blind if their head gets damaged too much. or have permanent mining fatigue.
There's such thing as permanent from what?
From breaking your arms. Oh yeah, if you break your left arm, you can't hold anything in your offhand.
What
If
about
you
your
break
right
your
arm?
right, you get mining fatigue. And increasingly worse mining fatigue the more it's broken.
To be fair, how many people actually hold stuff in their offhand?
Me. Maps. Maps, shield.
That's weird. Maps are weird.
What else is there that's very interesting? Legs, if you break them, you of course get slowness. If you break your head to 75% damage, you get blindness. You get darkness. And then if you break it to 100%, you get blindness, and you just start dying. Like you just start dying. You get like a permanent wither effect till you heal your head.
Do
To
bandages
above.
stack?
Yes, they stack up to 16, I believe.
Hmm.
But also, golden food does not spoil, by the way. Just to let you know.
Good.
Golden apples, enchanted golden apples, golden carrots will not spoil.
I have a
They will
feeling
be.
Mike's gonna make a gold farm.
No, he's gonna make a iron farm because making a gold farm in the Nether is gonna be horrible. Remember the whole you die as soon as you load into the portal because of the nausea at the portal.
Why an iron farm?
Because you can convert iron using the redstone mod into gold,
Hmm.
and then use
Oh yeah, I
that
can
with a.
also convert really diamonds and stuff as well. We're gonna have that mod, which is gonna help a lot then.
Yes. The big thing though is that carrot farms are going to be annoying because if your carrots spoil in your chest, they can clog your redstone. You're gonna have to have food filtering systems, and then also have manual access points to declog stuff when it stops working randomly because somebody got a carrot stuck in there for 40 minutes before it finally got drained out, and then it ticked as soon as it passes the filtration system and clogged up your storage system. Oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna have to work with copper golems. That's gonna be fun
Why copper golems?
because they're coming to Minecraft. They're auto sorters, but they're more versatile auto sorters. They can sort stuff that like chest rooms.
Finally, village. Oh, that's not the right one.
Hey, do you want to know? I would just stop looking for villages, by the way, because I got a bunch
Why?
of. I got a bunch of wheat. I got
Bruh.
2.5 stacks of mud blocks.
So this was a waste of time
So
then?
okay, so yeah, at this point it's a waste of time, more than likely. So copper golems, do you know what they do? If you have
No.
a copper chest and you place items into said copper chest, and there are other chests in the near proximity of the copper golem's chest, the copper golem will take 16 items from that chest and go to the next chest that has that item in it or is empty. It will then place the item into that chest and then go back to the copper chest. So it is basically a situation that is perfect for me. It is basically a system in which the copper golem will automatically sort all the junk that you dump into a junk chest. It's an auto sorter. It's a slow, inefficient, and generally very annoying to work with because you have to have a bunch of walkways for the golem to walk on. But it allows you to have one chest that you just dump everything into. And if you don't want a super industrialized pipe system with conveyor belts going around your base with the other mod, you can just have a bunch of servants walking around your base carrying all your junk and sorting it for you. It's gonna be fun.
I know Mike's gonna figure out something to do with that.
I mean, we already have a redstone based sorting system, but it only sorts one item at a time, and you're gonna have to make a big chain of them. So, but with this one, it's gonna be interesting because you're gonna have a junk chest, and then you can have the copper golem transport certain items. So, say you have a chest that just drops off a bunch of stuff in like the front of your storage system that you say have a room. You could have the copper golem carry items that you have pre-sorted into your chests around your base. So, like, say you have an iron chest somewhere, the copper golem will already automatically go there to that iron chest, drop stuff off in it, and then you can already have the iron where you want without having to sort through the entire chest with like a sorting system with the redstone stuff. And then say that the iron chest goes into a system that stores it securely underground or something, or whatever. Or you could just have chests scattered around your base with like building materials for whatever you need, and then you can just have the copper golem put it in there. But
Why
basically, it's a
not just
sorting
sort it
system.
by hand?
Are you insane?
Yes. Just sort it by hand.
Basically, what I'm planning for it is to have a big storage hall somewhere, like a big storage rack, that basically you'll automatically sort through all my stuff, and depending on whether it's going, if it's going into an ender chest, it's going to be sorted out into one spot. After a mining trip, it's going to basically, I don't know. I really don't know, because I think the redstone-based sorting system will be more effective. I don't know. I gotta really test it, because we already have a redstone sorting device that works with the conveyor belts. And for big storage systems, I think that will be more useful. But if I want to have chests spread out throughout my base, or if I just want stuff, like, I don't know. I really don't know. What's your thought on it? Because it's a slow sorting system, but it takes a lot less effort to set up.
Sure.
That's really what it is. It works 100% of the time as long as all the chests are in close enough proximity to a copper chest. But then we also have the redstone system, which moves items around by a conveyor belt. It's much more expensive, like orders of magnitude more expensive. Much more time consuming to set up, but will work and put your stuff where you want it, guaranteed, no matter how much of that stuff that you have. It'll work much faster, and will also... It's a lot... I don't know, because I think I'm going to use the copper golem over the sorting system. I may use the sorting system for some stuff, like in the actual like storage space, but I don't know. I really don't know. Like, what do you see it used for? Like, considering the fact that we got conveyor belt based sorting, do you see it as an
What
early
for?
game sorting system?
Huh?
We have a mod that adds conveyor belt that also adds a redstone sorter. If you can put an item in the chest above it, and it will sort it out into a different
Yeah.
conveyor belt line, kind of like
Okay, but
Factorio.
stack and 30 wheat.
I don't need it, sir. You're late to the party. Probably.
Too late.
Well, I'm just not gonna pay for it.
I'll give it free for a stack of golden carrots.
I'll have a sack of golden carrots. And the problem isn't the gold, it's the carrots. I don't believe I have a stack of carrots, or at least I don't know where one is.
I thought you had a chest full of golden carrots.
I had a shulker partially full of golden carrots at one point in time, but then I became hungry and ate them all.
You want some?
No, not
I
right
have
now.
gifts.
Maybe later, I do not know. I need to see how much of this stuff I need to fill up the top with slabs. But I need to stop placing stairs like an idiot.
I have gift.
No, you don't have gift. You have waste of time. Hold on to that. I might need it later. Not right now, though, man.
I'm gonna just let it despawn.
I don't know. Like, So, what, like, do you think the redstone sorter is a better investment than the
I
copper?
think we're fine with what we have now.
What do you mean? I think we're fine with what we have now. We're gonna get both no matter what.
Okay.
Because one's part of a mod that we're gonna keep anyway. It's the redstone mod.
Use whichever one works better.
The thing is, I don't know how the copper golem works, like fully. I know how it generally works, and they'll probably work about the same, but in different ways. And I just don't know which one's best to use. Like, a redstone
Really?
sorter is way more expensive, but it does theoretically have easier workarounds in case of you run out of storage space, because it can just be built bigger initially than the copper one can, at least to my knowledge. But then again, you could always find workarounds for all that stuff, so I have no idea. It's just a lot, and I haven't had time to experiment with Mike about it. But what else? We obviously have the laggy Happy Gas. They're very laggy with the mods. I don't know if they fixed that,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
think I've shot down a few of them out of the sky so far.
good, good, good. We need to get rid of them. Or laggy.
I don't
Because
know
they're
what happened to
constantly...
them. Cause I have not seen any anymore.
Remember, I reloaded the game. Besides the
I'm
happy...
kind of mad about my tower gone.
Yeah. We just gotta kind of live through it. We all gotta make sacrifices. Okay, but we also... So, do you think there should be any rules for this new world? Any rules
No.
that would need to be followed? Any banned items? Second, I will be able to ban items.
To be fair, what items do we really need to ban?
Oh, the Skulk armor set, except for maybe the helmet. Because that's just stupid. Because it gives you X-ray. Even though the thing says it has an X-ray ban, I don't know if it's going to work with the mod very well, so we're just not going to try it. Other than that, we might need to ban any super glitchy items, or ones that lag the game. But do any of those come to mind?
No, not yet.
We will also be having a ranking system. What it will provide you, I have no idea how it works. But it will be fun to see. It will give me an option. If you get the correct rank, I can basically make you an operator. I could make it something like that. But I do not know. Besides that, there is another thing with the ranks. I do know that they do alter how many chunks that you get to claim. And that's another thing I want to bring up. Chunk claiming. What are your thoughts on that? I know.
It could be
there's a
nice and
big...
it could be bad. Because now I'm not allowed to steal stuff from people.
Who said anything about that? It's based on how much you play the game. How many you get. And I can also put a limit on it. So bases that are big will extend beyond them. It will goof around with building, but I think...
What do you mean? You're the one that gives people rankings.
Correct.
Not the game. The game doesn't decide what rankings people get.
But depending on the rank that you have, including the base one that you spawn in with, it does give you a set amount of claims per hour played. And I can even disable the claiming system if I want. basically, do we want to deal with claims, and if so, how do we have the ranking system set up? Is a big thing we got to have a big group discussion on, and basically have just a big experiment to see what we can and can't do with the whole claiming thing. Because I don't know how that's gonna work, to be honest. This lag is annoying, man. Besides, you want to go look at the claiming thing and do some experiments with that?
Yes.